All right then. Well, it is 1:30, so I am going to start the webinar here. And let me just throw out that I am working at home. It is summer holidays. I have 2 dogs and 2 children in the house. So if you hear some yelling and barking or whatever else, hopefully you won't. But when we're doing live presentations like this, obviously anything can happen and I cannot control my dogs. So anyway, I thought I'd throw that out there. Today's webinar is going to be a mastermind case study. It's the start of what I am calling a mastermind case study, which means I'm going to allow people to ask as many questions as they want in this part and in the next parts as we move forward in this case study. And I'm going to be going into depth on how to build a profitable CPL affiliate campaign. And I'm setting a timeline here in 24 hours. So within 24 hours, you should be able to build your own campaigns that I'm going to show you here. And I'm going to show some proof that this actually does work. So let's move on. I'm going to try and move quickly because I know a lot of people have other things to do. So I'm going to do that now. Let's move on here. So what you will get from this mastermind case study. And first of all, let me just say you can ask questions in the side there, and Bill will be on standby to see any comments coming in. If you want to ask questions along the way, he's watching and he can stop me at any time if something isn't clear. So what you'll get is a fast way to make money as an affiliate. This is the fast way, okay? We talk about the slow way, which is, building a website, getting authority to that website over time, SEO, all that fun stuff. But this time, this is about building a fast affiliate campaign, completely uncovered modern day affiliate style that requires absolutely no selling. So we're not selling anything here, okay? And you're gonna see exactly how anyone with a computer and some work ethic can actually set this up within hours. You're going to see every single click, every single step by step as you go through the entire case study and mastermind. And what you're going to see is a breakdown of how this can actually work for you. So first, let me get the legal stuff out of the way. I know a lot of people are watching this. So I want to say, first of all, there's no guarantee of income. There never is any guarantee. It's up to you, and your success rate depends highly on yourself. So there's no guarantee of income. This is part 1 today. You're going to see a kind of an overview. I'm going to cover everything you need to know about this setup and explain how you can continue with me and others inside the mastermind, and how you can ask questions again tomorrow or the next day and continue on. So it's also going to include, today is going to include a brief slide presentation and live screen sharing. And in the future parts, we're going to be doing just basically a video, over the shoulder video, live screen sharing, setting up the actual campaign, looking at the data. So at the end, you're going to know today if this model is something that can change your life, or at least change the way you do business and earn money online. So who am I? Let me just give you a quick overview. I'm a full-time entrepreneur and online media buyer since 2002. I tested well over 200 affiliate marketing campaigns from the ground up since then. Probably more. I can't even think of the amount of campaigns I've started, but when I look at inside my tracker, I see at least 200. I've spent millions in online ads from Facebook, native and push ads, display ads, Google and Bing. All of these are traffic sources I use and buy media from. So I have experience, and I look at the data, and I'm an analyst for that purpose. So the information you get today is coming from somebody that actually does this. I've trained over 75,000 people through Powerhouse Affiliate. You can see some of the testimonials on the website. And if you search through Google, you'll see some of the previous courses we've launched through Powerhouse Affiliate. So let me tell you a quick story about why I'm doing this, and I'm going to bring up my screen here. I want you to understand why I want to show people a real way to earn money online, okay? So let me just pull up the first example here. This is me, okay? If you search Google and you search Joey Babineau government, you're going to see that in 2002, I actually had a job, got a job as a professional policy analyst for the government, okay? I had a degree. I spent $40,000 for my degree. Here's my name here. You can see St. Thomas University graduate, policy analyst. And this was great. I had a job. I was going to work 9 to 5. But as I started to analyze more and more about my life, I realized that the 9 to 5 just wasn't cutting it. I was basically trading time for money, and I wasn't able to actually accomplish the things I wanted to do and pay for the things I wanted to do, because most of my money was going to pay off this St. Thomas University graduate degree, okay? So I needed something else, and that is what triggered me to move on and search for something else. Okay. But I realized that if I continued to work, like I said, I was trading time for money, and I would never be able to afford doing things like paying off my student loan. I would never be able to buy a house or car without a monthly massive payment where I'm paying most of the money back to the bank. I wouldn't be able to raise a family without constantly stressing about money. And most importantly, I would never be able to take care of my older family members. Okay. So these are the things that triggered me to do what I'm doing today. And that is the exact reason that drove me to relentlessly test over 200 affiliate campaigns till I found ones that worked. And I thank God today that I did do that. So my goal with Powerhouse Affiliate is to make it easier for people to get the information that truly makes a difference so that they don't have to test over 200 campaigns, okay? So that is why I do this. So now get a pen and paper, please, because this is where it's gonna get good. Maybe put away all of your distractions, turn off your notifications, your phone, and pay attention to this webinar because this is the opportunity I want to share today. So first of all, I want to show you how to fast track affiliate marketing. Now, we always say, there's no simple answer. There's no simple solution. It's going to take time and effort. We all know that. It takes a lot of work. But this is how you get traffic fast and how you convert it. So what is cost per lead? This is what we're talking about. Cost per lead gen, okay? These are where companies pay us to basically get a lead for them. We're not selling anything. So I'm going to show you some examples as we go through this presentation. But what we're doing here is we're not actually selling anything. And that's the beauty of this. So it converts a lot easier, and we can actually make money without having to do a long sales pitch and getting people to break out their credit cards. So what is a qualified lead? This is what we're getting paid for. We're getting paid when a lead is generated, okay? So companies out there are paying us to get leads who are interested in their products and services and who are therefore potential consumers of their products and services. So we need to understand who we're working with so that we can get them qualified leads. Now, qualified leads are defined, okay, legally defined in your affiliate marketing program. So whatever, I'm going to show you some examples of these programs that you can join where it defines what is a qualified lead, and it tells you what criteria you need to have in order to get paid and when you get paid and all that stuff. So let's get into that, but just understand that these are leads that are interested in the product or service that we're promoting. So I'm just going to give a quick overview. It's kind of similar to how affiliate marketing works, okay? You've got the affiliate right here. This is us right in the middle between the merchant. This is the merchant up here. He or she or the company wants leads for their business. They want either names or emails, or they want an address of somebody. They want a lead and they want the information. So we as an affiliate get between that lead and the merchant by setting ourselves up a landing page right here so that we can get people to this landing page. And once the lead clicks on the link to the offer, a cookie is tagged to that lead's computer. And now, as soon as they become a lead, the merchant checks the affiliate ID in that cookie, at which point we, the affiliate, get the credit and we get paid according to the agreement. So basically, again, we're just the middle between the merchant and the potential leads. So we are driving these people to our website so that the merchant will pay us for these leads. So does this mean we get paid when nothing is sold? Of course it does. We get paid when we generate leads. So some companies will actually pay you as high as $50 US just to get someone to fill in a short form online. I know it's hard to believe, and it's like, how is that even possible? But what these companies are doing, they're multi-million-dollar companies, some billion-dollar companies. They already understand what the value of a lead is to them, a qualified lead, okay? They know how much they're going to make off this lead, and it's most definitely going to be more than what they're paying us to get that lead. So they have a full system and sales funnel in the back end, and that is why they're able to pay us $50. Now, not all offers pay us $50. Some of them pay us as low as $1, but I'm going to show you those in a second. So running CPL offers is simple in theory. You get an affiliate link, you build out your website or property or landing page, you get traffic to that page, and you earn commissions without selling anything. So that sounds super easy. And the truth is, it is a lot easier than getting a sale. Now, general affiliate marketing programs are around selling something. You got to get the customer to pull out their credit card. They need to buy something, and then you get a percentage of the sale. Not the best setup for somebody that wants, something that converts easily, and they want to put in a little less effort in the whole convincing and marketing side. So getting someone to convert into a lead is actually a lot easier. But again, the payout is going to be a little less than generating a credit card sale. So, and this is 100% honest truth. My main focus in the last 4 years has been running offers with extremely low barriers to conversions, but has still, decent payouts. So I'm running offers that generally are either free to the user, so they don't even have to enter a credit card, or I'm doing like a $1 or $2 trial offer, which pay me high amounts just to get that credit card submit. So these are the types of offers I've been focusing on in the last 4 years, and it seems to be working well, doing 7 figures annually by promoting these types of offers. And I'm going to show you how. So here's just an example of some of the real numbers that you can expect when you're running CPL offers. I'm going to show some more numbers later, but just have a look at this one quickly. Now, this is a CPA network. For any of you that already run CPL or CPI or anything like that, CPI is cost per install, CPA is cost per action, CPL is cost per lead. These are cost per lead offers. This is a platform called Cake. Most affiliate networks use Cake or some other tracking platform similar. So this will look familiar to you if you've ever looked at stats as an affiliate marketer. As you can see here, first offer, 114 clicks to the offer, 28 conversions. That is a 24.6% conversion rate. Now, when we're talking about sale offers, most training out there and most affiliate marketers will agree that a regular conversion rate for a sale offer is generally never over 5%. 5% is actually pretty good. So if you're getting 24.6% conversion rate, a lower payout doesn't really matter in terms of how much, well, it does matter depending on how much your costs per click are, but this is the type of percentage on conversions you can expect. And as you can see, I'm getting $307 in revenue. All of these stats, this one here is even like 18.4% conversion rate is also insane, okay? These are extremely high conversion rates. And if you do the math, you're going to see that I'm getting roughly $12 payout per lead. Now, let's just put this into perspective. If I was to sell a $100 product on Amazon, let's just say it's a radio that costs $100. I would still only make $10 payout on Amazon affiliate program. Roughly 10% is what they pay people to sell a $100 product. So anybody that's running Amazon either has a ton of super free, cheap traffic where they're getting search engine optimization, they're getting a bunch of free traffic where they can afford to get paid 10% on a conversion, or they have some other system in place that just doesn't really make sense for the average affiliate. When you're running cost per lead offers and you're getting conversion rates like this, that's what matters. So let me give you some examples of CPL offers, and I'm going to get into some more numbers, and so you can understand where to find these offers. I also want to show you where to find these offers if you're an affiliate trying to find them. So I'm going to escape out of here again, and I'm going to bring up the first one for a minute, and let's talk first about the email and zip submit offers. These are offers that generally pay you for an email or a zip submit. So let me just pull up one of the networks here. Just 1 second here. I closed it by mistake. I had it all ready for us here. Amped Media, okay?
Sure, go ahead.
So here's Amped Media. This is a CPA network, okay? Well, it's more like a CPL network because it's all lead offers. What they do is they have offers here that you can run. If I click on campaigns, you'll see all of these are mostly email submit offers, okay? This is generally what an email submit offer looks like. Now, there are two types of these. There are the single opt-in, which means as soon as somebody enters their email into that little form, I get paid. Single opt-in. These are single opt-in for $1.75. Some of these are double opt-in, where the person enters their email, then they have to go check their email and confirm their email. Once they confirm their email, then I get paid $1.75, okay? So this network itself is catered around email submit offers. So these are also called sweepstakes offers, where you can win $500 or something like that. And a lot of people run these on Facebook, or, you know, they run cheap traffic through Facebook through different countries. So they're not focusing just on US, they're targeting geos that are super cheap for clicks. So that is an example of your typical email submit offers. Now, pretty much every network out there in the mainstream would have some type of email submit offer, which brings me to the next one, which is sign up offers and single page forms. So let me pull up Max Bounty here. Here's Max Bounty. I'm sure some of you have heard of Max Bounty. They are a CPA network. Again, they have CPL offers and cost per install offers. They have a whole bunch of different offers. And here's one of the offers here. This is a sign up offer. So it's basically a game. You get paid $2.50 for getting somebody to join this game, Dragon Awaken. Now, these games, I've seen them promoted through native ads, through search engine traffic. People are sending people to a landing page or a quiz style page saying, hey, do you like to play games or whatever kind of stuff like that? Yes, I do. And then they go through a little sequence of questions, and then boom, they sign up here. And then the affiliate will make $2.50. And as you can see here, it is a single opt-in, which means as soon as they enter their name, whatever here information they want, and hit that yellow button, they are going to get paid $2.50. Okay, now you have to obviously request access to this offer. You can't just go into Max Bounty and start blasting a bunch of traffic. You need to actually have an account. You need to understand how to get your account, and you need to go through an interview and all that kind of fun stuff. So if you haven't watched some of our training inside Powerhouse Affiliate, we go into how to get accepted into these networks so that you can get access to these CPL offers, because these networks don't want just any Joe Schlub to come in here and just start blasting a bunch of fake traffic, because that's how people do this. A lot of scammers out there just come in and they start entering fake data into these forms, and then they think that they're going to get paid $2.50 per lead, when really most networks know how to detect that you're trying to scam somebody here. So moving on, let's check out a couple more here. We're going to talk about a credit card submit and multi-page forms and pay per call. So let me show you a couple examples of that. I'm going to pull up another network here. This one is called Diablo Media. Very strict network to get into. You need to have connections, or you need to prove and show data that you are able to produce leads. But once you're in, you can make some very good money in here. Some of these pay you on a rev share. These are all lead gen offers. So you have auto insurance here. So $7.20. This would be a single page form. So they would select their car, whatever they're driving. They would type their make and model, what model it is, and then they'd hit the submit button, and then they'd likely have to enter their name, and then I would make $7.20 because I just created a lead for this auto company. Okay. There's other ones here, an Amazon one for 20 cents. This is a cost per click, so that's not the same thing. Here's one, American Disability. This would be probably this is a pay per call. So if I can get somebody to call in to the number that they give me, once I sign up for this offer and apply to run, I'll get a phone number. I take that phone number, put it onto my website, and get people to call it. And as soon as somebody calls that number and stays on the line for, say, 60 seconds, I get $16 CPA. These are all US dollar numbers, okay? Here's an email submit for 40 cents, $2 for a lead here. So as you can see, there's just a ton of different CPL offers. They all pay different amounts, depending on how much action the user has to actually take, okay? So one more I wanted to show was through Vault Media here. Vault Media is our own private agency, okay? We have our own offers in here that we directly connect with people that we've met in the industry. I go to shows all the time. I meet companies, I meet people that have offers, that want leads, they want, traffic. So we set up our own agency inside. I say our because I have a small team that works inside here with me. And we have offers available in here for our Powerhouse Affiliate Club members, okay? So if you are part of our premium membership, then obviously you can come in here and you can work with us directly. So one offer, which is pretty good, it's a credit card submit. It's called Instant Checkmate, okay? This is an offer that basically pays you every time you get somebody to sign up for a free background check, okay? And the user only has to pay $1 for this background check, and you get paid $40 CPA. So this is a type of offer that is a credit card submit offer. And these types of offers you're going to see everywhere on Facebook, Google search. You're going to see it in Google display, and you'll see it on a lot of news channels throughout the internet through native ads, which I'm going to show here in a minute. So there's lots of places to find these offers. There's networks. Every network has them, and these are CPL offers. As you can see, the payouts are a lot higher than generally running a sale type of offer for a 10% commission like Amazon. So hopefully that is clear to you about the examples of what types of offers are available as you start to look into this as a CPL affiliate. So let me talk now about the 3 best ways to run CPL offers in no particular order. And this is through years of testing and spending millions, okay? These are my 3 ways. And obviously there are many, many different ways to run CPL offers, but in this presentation, I want to describe my favorite. So let's start with number 1. You get traffic and you send it to an advertorial, and then your advertorial links to a lead submit, okay? So let me bring up Powerhouse Affiliate. Inside Powerhouse Affiliate as a member, you are going to get access to all of our landing pages and squeeze pages. Now, as a member, you get access to these. We add more every single month, but here's an example. Now, let me just be clear. When you come in here and you look at these landing pages and squeeze pages, please understand that we do not do the legal aspects of these pages. If you are going to use them, you are completely on your own to make sure they are compliant or approved by any traffic sources, okay? So read our disclaimer if you are going to use any of these landing pages. However, moving on, here is an example of a advertorial for a lead gen type of offer. We have more. As you go down, you're going to see we have more advertorials. We have some in the diet, different niches all around. But anyway, an advertorial is basically what appears to be native content to wherever the user is that we're targeting. So for example, if somebody is reading something on CNN, we want our article to look like it's a news style type of article. And this is called an advertorial. Now, these are legal. You are allowed to use them, but there are restrictions in terms of FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission. They have rules that you have to follow. So this is why we put this disclaimer here. Make sure you understand those rules. I'm not going to get into them right now. Just search FTC advertorials and you'll see that you need to have certain aspects, like you need to tell people this is an advertisement at the very top. There's certain things you cannot do, but legitimately you can run these, and many offers out there encourage you to use advertorials because they know it generates the best quality leads for them. Okay, so that's how you get good quality, is because people believe in the content they're reading and they become a lead for whatever company you are promoting. So that is the number 1 way that I think is good. So next one is listicle. Let me show you what that is. So a listicle, we have listicles in here. Again, as a Powerhouse Affiliate member, you can get access to these and start tweaking and testing and doing whatever you want to them. I encourage people to pull them out, put them on their website, and then edit it. Completely make it your own, okay? This is a template to work with. Here's a gadget listicle. We have, I think there's another listicle in here. If not, that gadget one is a good example. Oh, here's an e-commerce one. So listicles are basically the same thing. Oh, here's the lead gen listicle. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to show people. So this one Bill made, actually, and put it in here. And it's a lead gen listicle. So it's 5 great ways to save money and earn extra cash. So as you can see, we get people to this page. They think they're reading an article, and lo and behold, every single one of our tips here has a link out to a lead gen style offer. So they're reading and they're like, okay, maybe I want this $500 gift card. They get started. They go to the email submit offer that we're promoting, and so on. Okay. You can do this for any type of style. You can do, 5 things that, pregnant women can save on during their pregnancy, or whatever, whatever niche or angle you want to use. Just change the title here and put 5 lead gen offers in here and start getting traffic to this. Now, I'm going to show you how to get traffic in a minute, but this is the style that we're talking about here. Now, lastly, there is the survey quiz page lead submit. This is another extremely effective method where we have, I believe in here, a survey page right here. So here's an example. It's in the diabetes niche. Now, there are diabetes lead submits as well, but basically what we're doing here is we are getting people to come here, and once we get them on our page, we immediately want to engage them, okay? Once people become engaged with your website, they are more likely to convert after going through a couple micro steps. So we call these micro steps, okay? I'm not sure if this one's live. It is. So here's an example. So you ask them a simple question on your website. Do you or anyone work for an insulin company? No matter what they answer here, most of the time, it doesn't matter. It's going to go to the next question. Now this one, yes, goes to question 2. Actually, it looks like we have 2 questions here. Maybe it's just the code was wrong. We'll have to fix that. But once you go through the questionnaire, it appears to validate your questions, and now it is going to send you to the actual lead submit offer. Or in this case, we have a call to action to watch the presentation, so it likely goes to a video sales. But this can also go to a lead gen offer. So these are what you would call a survey type page or questionnaire, and these pages are extremely effective, especially when you're interrupting people. When you're running Facebook ads, it works extremely well. Facebook is still, not banning these types of pages as rampantly as they are advertorials. So this type of page is probably better if you're just starting on Facebook. So let's move on, because we are moving fast, but I want to get through everything. So there are the 3 best, write those down: advertorial, listicle, and survey quiz page. So let's look at some more numbers here. This is inside Vault Media. This is one affiliate account, okay? As you can see, I'm the account manager for this one. This is one affiliate running advertorial, okay? Now, as you can see, 6,300 unique clicks to the first offer. Now, what we have here in our stats is it shows also the gross clicks, which is the total number of clicks. So some of these people clicked twice, and that records over here. The conversion rate here is based on the is based on the gross clicks. But in reality, there's 6,300 people here, okay? Unique people, unique computers right here, 6,300 with 2,400 conversions, roughly, which means the conversion rate here is actually almost 40, maybe a little more than 40%. Okay, this is insane for numbers, for conversion rates. And look at these EPCs. These are earnings per click or revenue per click. So every time this affiliate gets a click, this is what it's based on, the gross clicks. They're making $4.44 per click. That means we have an extremely high converting offer, extremely high converting offer, okay? That is what it is. This offer converts on a first name, last name, email, submit, and it pays roughly $10 to $15 per lead. Now, these are other examples of offers. These are all different countries that this affiliate is running. So each country has its own campaign. And what you're going to see is this and throughout as we go throughout the rest of the mastermind. Okay. Now, let me move on. I just wanted to show you those numbers, that these are legit conversion rates for CPL offers. So let's talk about the 4 best traffic types and what yields the best quality and why does it matter. Okay. So obviously it matters because when we're sending traffic to these offers, as soon as the advertiser or the offer owner thinks that your leads suck, then you are paused indefinitely. They don't care about you, okay? In terms of how much more traffic you can send. For the most part, there's a lineup of people that want to run these offers. If you start sending horrible traffic and you consistently send horrible traffic, you are going to be paused forever. So that is why quality matters. So if you're not using one of these 4 traffic sources, then you really, really need to make sure you understand where your traffic is coming from, who the people are that are clicking and becoming leads, and whether it's through some other ad network. You should probably be upfront with your network or with the after. If you're working directly, then you need to be upfront before you start sending leads. And most of the time, they'll accommodate you and they'll say, okay, well, let's do a test on 50 leads. I'll pay you for 50 leads and let's see what the quality is. Okay. So most of the time, these offers will have terms and service in place that'll tell you what kind of traffic is allowed. And so what I recommend is social media, which is obviously Facebook. If you can buy ads from Twitter, that's social media. Other places, Instagram is through Facebook ads, but all these places, social media is a great source of traffic for leads. Okay. Native and display, I'm going to get into that in a second as well. These are ads that are appearing on all of your major news networks through the internet. So CNN, Fox News, all of these places, Yahoo, they all have native display ads on their websites. And that's where you can get your ads in front of them, in front of people. 3, we have search traffic. I use a lot of search traffic. This is Google and Bing. So if people search something in Google, then your advertorial or your quiz or your listicle can be in the search results. So if somebody's looking for ways to save money, you can have your ad that says 12 ways to save money, and then you send them to a listicle with 12 lead gen offers. That appears to be an article, but really it's your affiliate landing page. And email traffic is obviously big. We talk a lot about generating email lists, building your own email list, and then you can start sending people these lead gen offers. So I want to talk about 5 sinkholes and landmines. So I know I've been showing you some great numbers here and all these great things about lead gen, but you need to understand where you can really fall apart. And I'm sure some people on this webinar have probably encountered some of these sinkholes and landmines. So number 5, they fail to read the offer terms. Okay, let's bring up let's bring up this one here. If you can see it, if I click on an ad here, or not an ad, sorry, an offer. Let's just say I want to run this one, the World Cup FIFA. As you can see, every offer requires approval. Most of these lead offers are going to require approval. You'll have to do a form. You'll have to tell them how you're going to promote it and all that stuff. So if you're up front, legit, tell them how you want to promote it, then you're likely going to be approved. Okay. Now here's a compliance announcement. Most of these offers are going to have these as well. These are descriptors of how you're allowed to run it. Promotional methods, you're allowed to use banners, search traffic, social media, incentive, which is interesting. Incentive, which means you can actually give people things so that they fill out these forms, and co-reg. I don't do a lot of co-registration, but and I'm not going to try and explain it because I don't fully understand it. But in a sense, if you have a sign-up form, you can throw these in as well and start collecting leads that way. But anyway, these are the promotional methods. Now, sometimes you'll have what is not allowed. So right here, you cannot broker it. So you cannot have a network and you cannot broker it to another affiliate. That's what that means. And there's my dog barking, as you can hear. That's great. I knew he would bark at least once. So anyway, moving on, make sure you read the offer terms. As you can see, this one only allows the United States of America. So if you were to try and run this in Canada, you would likely lose all your money. So make sure you do not lose your money and make sure you promote in the proper countries. Let's go to number 4. Poor quality leads and you can't get offers. So this is what I was talking about earlier. If you start sending a bunch of junk traffic, if you think you're going to get cheap traffic somewhere from like some shady ad network, or you go into a forum and somebody's saying, oh man, this is the coolest method, and really they're telling you something that isn't really cool, because your leads will not back out. When you hear the word, did the leads back out? It means, is the advertiser happy? Are people actually buying the products in the back end? Are they becoming, an actual customer? Because that's really what it comes down to. These people have to be real people. So if you're poor quality and your ads are too aggressive, so if you go too aggressive, then your leads are going to be poor, because people aren't believing. Like, if you're lying to people and you're telling them things that aren't true, then your leads are going to be poor quality and you're going to get removed from the offer. And then once you start doing this too much, your name is going to be out there. People are going to know who you are. It's a small community of networks out there. Okay. If you try and scam one, or you try and send poor quality leads to one, you're likely going to be known throughout the industry. Fraud and greed. So this is a select few of the people out there, but it happens. And this is why CPA networks today are so strict on who they allow into their networks. Okay. We don't even allow general public into our network. We call it an agency, because we aren't really truly a network like the ones you see out there, like Max Bounty or, Monster Ads and stuff like that. Those are giant networks with huge amounts of staff. And they have teams sitting there on standby, checking every single click that comes through their network. They're checking every affiliate. They're getting a background on this person. They're looking at all your websites. And the reason for that is because a lot of people come in here, and as you can see, it's so easy to fill in one of those forms and get paid $10, $12, $15, $30, whatever, to fill in a form on a separate IP. And all of a sudden you think you're gonna make a ton of money, and then you start doing this at a grand scale. So this is going to result in you not getting paid. You're going to be completely tarnished in the industry, and it never really works. And networks are getting so much better at detecting this. There's actual software out there. There's like tools, and it's just a complete waste of your time. Do not get tracked or trapped into some like black hat forum where they're trying to tell you how to do this. Okay. Like, if you look in these forums, there's people trying to explain how to scam these CPA and CPL networks. These are the people that are failing miserably, not only in their business, but probably in their lives too. So just, avoid and at all costs. So number 2, low payouts and bad offer EPCs. So the offers I've shown you, as you can see, are very good payouts. I generally work directly or with networks that work direct with the offer owners. Okay. So that is how you cut out the middlemen in the industry. If you start going through any network that's going to accept you, generally every offer gets brokered down the chain to where there's a network that will just take anybody. And then that network starts to get a lower payout because their quality is bad. And what happens is your payouts also get affected. So if you're running on a network that has been brokered, that is brokering like the third in the line, you're not only are your tracking stats going to be way off, because every time an offer gets brokered through another network, the stats are about 5 to 10% off the original. And none of those networks generally will tell you that. But the closer to direct or the first network in line that you can be, the better. So make sure you understand that. And when you get an offer from a network, ask them if they are direct or if they are brokering. If they're brokering, try and find the network that is not brokering. Now, the number one reason why people fail is because they're not using tracking. They're not using the algorithms that are available inside the ad networks, which I'm going to show you in a second. And they're not using pixels. Now, pixels are extremely important in terms of Facebook. They have a pixel. You put it on your website, and Facebook is now able to determine every single person that completes an action, and they can compare it to their thousands of data points and show your ads to the same type of people. Okay, so it is important that you use their Facebook pixel. If you don't understand it, then please go in to Powerhouse Affiliate and watch my case study on Facebook ads, where I show you how I was getting less than $1 leads through one of the most highly competitive niches in the United States, which is diet. Okay, and I show you and tell you and track, and then we show exactly how it's done. And there's still a lot more to it in terms of using the Facebook pixel. Now, there's other ad networks like Google, they have a pixel, and the one I'm going to show you here in a minute for native ads also uses a pixel, and that'll be also part of this mastermind showing you how to properly do the tracking. So another look at some numbers. This is A4D. This is another CPA network, but again, they have CPL offers. As you can see here, 1,700 conversions on 6,500 clicks. A conversion rate of 26.19%. There's more, so 1 in 4 people. And as you can see, our payout here is roughly $25 per lead. These are the numbers that you can get from CPL offers. So sometimes you just really have to see something working in order for you to make it work, okay? So I know for me that once I figured this out, there's actually no looking back, and I am actually completely hooked on this. And this is what I do every day, okay? I'm running campaigns, I'm tweaking, I'm testing, and then I go to sleep at night and my traffic is still running, okay? So in a sense, it's kind of like one of those businesses that is, you know, it's definitely you need to be hands-on, but at the same time, you can walk away from your computer and your ads can still be running and working for you, and your website can still be working for you while you're out, you know, at the beach or walking your dogs or, you know, whatever else it is you do, right? So that is what I love about this business. So if I could show you one proven campaign, would that be interesting to you? One landing page that you can install and test within minutes with a 20 to 30% click-through rate. That means 20 to 30% of the people that come to your landing page that I'm going to show you and give to you would click through to the offer. And say the payout on the offer is $12 for a first name, last name, email, as I showed, and the conversion rate is 15 to 40%. Now, if we do that, better yet, actually, what if I can show you how to duplicate it, right? And now you're actually building this out yourself, and you're doing it whenever you want, as many times as you want. So you don't have to stop at just one campaign. You can take this to the next level and scale entirely wherever you want on any traffic source. You just have to know the campaign and how to set it up so that you get those numbers, okay? You get the conversion rate, you get the click-through rate. So let's do some quick math on that so that you get what I'm trying to say here, okay? So if you have 100 visitors to the landing page, you can expect 20 to 30 clicks to the offer, and you can expect about a 25%, and that is on the low end, a 25% conversion rate for 5 conversions, roughly $60 in revenue, okay? So if you earn $60 on 100 visitors to your landing page, then each visitor needs to cost you less than 60 cents for you to turn a profit. Now, for anyone that's ran traffic before, you know that 60 cents is actually a fairly expensive click. There are way less clicks. I mean, way less expensive clicks than 60 cents a click. So to turn this calculation into profitability is not going to be too hard, assuming you have the right landing page, the right offer, and the tracking set up. So do you see the potential here? So let me show you some super cheap clicks that I get on a daily basis so that you see the numbers. So here is one example of cheap clicks that I get. It is from a network called Rev Content, okay? This is a native ads network, and I'm going to show you an example of some of the ads here in a second. But just look at this for a second. Now, with one ad, this is one ad. I've squiggled it out here. I've blurred it up a little bit because I don't want you to see this because this is going to be a very public video, and I just don't want to share it publicly. Now, if you're inside tomorrow, you're going to see all the ads and everything else. But anyway, look at this. We have 15,000 clicks at 18 cents a click, right? For this particular ad, it got 169 conversions, which is very decent. So you can see that these ads work on Rev Content. This is the native ads network. Now I've got 21 ads in this particular campaign. This one was just at the top of the list. 18 cents, and I'm second position. This is a bidding network. So you set a bid, And if you're in first position, you pay a little more. Second position is still an extremely good position. People are seeing my ad. In fact, 4 million people saw my ad, and 15,000 of those people clicked through. So back to what I was saying, if you're trying to be less than 60 cents, this is a traffic source that is going to work for you, assuming you know how to find the right targeting, okay? So where can you find more ad examples? Well, the easiest way is to spy, okay? So now native ads, I'm just going to pull up a website here. Native ads, in case you don't understand exactly what I'm talking about here. Here's a news network. It's called Huffington Post. You can search Fox News, CNN, any of these networks. They're news networks, okay? Now, these news networks monetize their website by placing advertisements in the side here. These are like little pieces of code. They stick it into their website, and it appears every time a user comes to their website. And anytime somebody clicks on these ads, this site, Huffington Post, makes money, okay? It's the money that we pay to get our ads up there. They get a portion of that money. Now, as you can see, every single sidebar and below all of these actual pieces of content they have ads sponsored by American Express, promoted links. All of these are ads, okay? These are not actual more articles from Huffington Post, but these are what are called native ads, because anybody reading this page thinks that this is actually Huffington Post legitimizing these ads because they're Huffington Post content, okay? So it gives you that credibility right away that, oh, okay, well, I was on Huffington Post and I clicked on this article, so it must be real, right? But as you can see, this is an ad network right here, Taboola. That is an ad network. If I go to taboola.com, you're going to see that I can sign up here today and I can reach people at the right moments right here, okay? That's the key. And you can see they're showing you examples of all the ads that you can buy. Let's go in here and create a campaign, right? Now, as you go down, you're going to see more and more. So these are ways that you can spy for free. Okay, now look, there's more sponsored links. How home hacks that everyone wishes they knew sooner. Sponsored links. These are all either affiliates or they are people doing arbitrage. They're doing the same thing. They're trying to get more revenue than what they spend to get the person to come to this link. So that is one way to spy. These are the native ads that I'm talking about that get you extremely cheap clicks, because there's just so many ads here and there's like so many placements that the cost per click, these networks like Taboola and Rev Content is another similar one to this. You have MGID, content.ad, Outbrain. They're all the same. They're all competing with each other for this content. They want to get their placements out there so that we can buy them. So there's tons and tons and tons of traffic available for us to buy. So that's where you find more ad examples, okay? So why would you stop with 100 visitors is where I'm going here, okay? As you can see, there are many places, and just Rev Content alone, with that one ad that I showed you, can get you tens of thousands of visitors in a day or more, okay? You can get tens of thousands of visitors with one ad in one day, depending on where you place it, okay? And that is just from one network. And the other 4 I mentioned are just additional networks you can join and run traffic from. But you need to understand how to prevent big losses, because this is what happens when you go into these places blind, okay? If you're going into those places and just setting up a campaign, you will lose money. No question about it, okay? In fact, you have to be prepared no matter what that you're going to lose money when you go in there and set up your first campaign. And I'm going to show you how to stop the losses and turn them into wins. So when I first started testing and tweaking, I was actually literally losing hundreds of dollars daily. Now, I was desperately chasing method after method and nothing worked. I had my tracking all wrong. I used the wrong landing pages. My ads were horrible and the offers were complete crap. Now, all of this I learned through trial and error. It took me months. Do not let this happen to you, okay? I'm actually going to show you a real campaign that converts. You're going to watch me step by step set this up in front of your eyes, and I'm going to explain every single little thing that makes it work. Nothing left out, no blurry images, no hiding the placements, no hiding the bids. It's going to be completely live in front of your eyes, okay? And best of all, you can ask me questions directly in the mastermind forum at any time, and I can guarantee you're going to get answers. So at this point, you have basically two options. You can go from here. You can Google for free information and start setting up your CPL campaigns. Use the tips and tricks that I just explained in this presentation, okay? Or you can get on the fast track to where you really want to be in life and in your business, okay? Join inside for part 2 of this mastermind case study. Don't waste your time trying to piece it all together with YouTube and Google. And here's what I'm going to offer you in the next part of this mastermind and case study, okay? You will see me set up an actual CPL affiliate campaign that I have already spent more than $3 million in advertising on, okay? I have tested, I have tweaked, I have got the landing page right where it belongs. The ads, you're going to see it all. I'm going to give you access to the actual offer, okay? So you don't have to go chasing the networks. You don't have to go find the direct offer. It's direct through me, plus many more CPL offers that you can run starting as soon as you join, and that pay you much higher commissions than most networks out there. And you're going to be working directly with me. So you're going to see a system that can be duplicated over and over and over on any traffic source, okay? We're not just talking native ads here. We're talking Facebook, search, email, display, whatever it is you need, we are going to be able to scale on those traffic sources. Once you know the system, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from building and scaling into a massive lead gen agency, okay? That is what I have done. I've created a lead gen agency where now I have people that I work with directly, and we build lead gen campaigns for other companies, and we make a lot of money doing it. There's no reason why you can't do that too. So of all the 75,000 people who have come through Powerhouse Affiliate, they all made it here for a particular reason, okay? Maybe they wanted to break free from the paycheck to paycheck. Maybe they tried something before and it failed. Maybe they wanted a way to earn side income, and maybe they just wanted to raise a family and not stress about money like me, okay? Whatever your reason is, all it takes is one campaign. And I say that because it's true. One campaign can truly make the difference here. Seeing one successful affiliate marketing campaign can change the game for you. So like I said, I've spent over $3 million on this campaign already, and I know how it works. And best of all, it's in a niche that will never be saturated. I've actually been in this niche for over 10 years. So you need to join the club right now and tune into the next part of this, okay? This is the first step to taking your business to the next level. So join the club inside right now. Go to powerhouseaffiliate.com/yes, and you're going to be part of the next part of this presentation, and you will be able to get it all. So as a member, you're going to get access to the entire step-by-step case study and all of the previous ones. So for members that are already here, you know we have previous case studies. You need to go look at those if you haven't already. There are some in there that are extremely valuable, okay? But this is going to be a brand new one starting immediately. You can also tune in to the Mastermind Forum and ask any questions, and I guarantee you will get answers. You're also going to get access to the Powerhouse Affiliate Marketing Bootcamp. Now, this is a comprehensive training platform that dives into much more, okay? You're going to get our multiple course training program. So this is basically where you can track your own progress through all of our courses, and you can learn the game of affiliate marketing from start to finish. So you're going to learn how to set up your own properties. You're going to see more live examples, how to choose the best niches and offers, a detailed step-by-step blueprint and content plan for maximum affiliate profits, and you're going to work directly with me. Now, once inside, I'm going to give you access to the most current case study and mastermind, more proven landing pages that convert, and help you get set up for yourself with step-by-step video instruction. You're going to see all of the traffic sources I use to send traffic. I'm going to show you the ads I have running. I'm going to show you the actual real-world data, and I'm not going to charge you some ridiculous fee. Today, you'll start building an evergreen affiliate campaign with valuable information and resources you need, including high converting websites, okay? Step-by-step instructions and live over-the-shoulder samples. So you can have everything I've talked about as well as some additional bonuses I'm about to share with you for $197. Now, this is a crazy price, $197. Most of this stuff is like $2,000 to $4,000, okay? So if you go to powerhouseaffiliate.com/yes, you're gonna get in for $197 and see everything. Now, after that, you can stick around and it's gonna be $47 a month. You can cancel anytime, but you likely will not want to. Now, also, you're going to have access to my last case study on Facebook. So you're going to see how I got large amounts of cheap leads from Facebook, like I mentioned earlier, how to target and optimize your traffic, how to scale traffic using Facebook ads, Google ads, and many more, and how to build and target large audiences. So you're not going to find another training program that's going to give you real working campaigns that work today. In fact, if you do, I'm going to give you a free entry into our club for life. I mean, you are going to get access forever. All you have to do is show me where you got that real campaign that actually works, and I will truly honor my word and give you a free entry into our club for life. That's how confident I am that this program is going to show you the real deal. So what else are you going to get when you join today at powerhouseaffiliate.com/yes is you are going to get our landing page builder. This is a tool that can quickly build little pages for you that you can get live. You're also going to get all of our past and future training events. We do webinars. As you can see, we have some webinar replays in there. We also have live case studies for private members only, okay? The library includes webinars, recordings, question and answer sessions, and more are added every month, just like this, but we do some privately. You can do direct messaging in our forum, which means you can reach out to people you can click up here in your forum membership and you can direct message me or anyone else on my team or anyone inside. We have proven landing pages, as I've shown you inside. There's a whole bunch. We add more every month, and all of that for $197. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to just open the floor if there are any questions. I'm not sure if there were any questions coming through earlier.
Not too many. I think you answered quite a few of them. Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward from what I can tell.
Excellent. Any questions you have?
No, I think everything's, I'm almost kind of waiting to see where the hook is. It seems like you're giving away a lot here and the value. And I'm actually really interested to see what's going on the inside to see it working and probably even set up this campaign myself.
Yes, absolutely, man. It's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to starting, and tomorrow I'll have the live interaction going on inside. So we'll be doing that, starting the setup from scratch, basically. All the tracking, all the ads, everything.
And we did pick up a question here. So somebody's asking how much minimal capital to start with native ads.
Well, with native ads in general, though, a lot of them will recommend you start at $100 a day, but the method that I'm going to be showing in order to save money is to start with a very low budget to find the runaway placements, because that's going to happen to us as we start building here. There's going to be a few runaway placements. So what we're going to do is we're going to start low at maybe $25 a day. I'm going to suggest having like $300 to $500 that you are willing to lose. I'm not saying you're going to lose it, but if you can go into the mindset and you can focus more on how to make this work and not be worried about how much you're going to lose, and work on the positive side of this campaign and try and test and tweak and have a little bit of variance where you can, make some solid decisions without being stressed about money, then plan for $300 to $500 to start.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. It's a great answer. We got another question here. Will this campaign work with Bing?
With Bing?
Yeah.
Well, the specific offer itself doesn't accept search traffic. However, the actual style and the campaign setup and all of the methods and madness that we're going to be showing can be applied to any of the offers inside. It can be applied to any landing page, any, traffic type. So find an offer that does accept search and do the same theories, and it's going to work for you through search, through Facebook, through native, display, email, whatever. It all depends on what offer you're running.
Okay, good answer. Do we have any other questions here? Any questions are good questions, so don't be shy.
Yeah. If there's not any more questions, we will have a live Q&A inside that you can ask questions. You can type them out. You can message directly if you want to keep it private, whatever works for you. We'll be able to answer those questions. So keep that in mind too. So you don't have to ask right now. So that's it for questions. And I'm going to call it quits today on this webinar, and we will see everyone inside tomorrow for the next part and for the remaining parts as well. Will be publicly, well, not publicly, it'll be sent to the members. This presentation will be made public with a recording. All of the future parts of this mastermind and case study will be done inside, and recordings will be made so that as a member, you can get access to them and work at your own pace. You don't have to rush to make the deadline to see the presentations. They'll be available for you inside. And again, you can see all of our past ones as well. So thanks for joining, and we will see you on the inside.
Great.